try and get a few more hours' sleep, Mr. Topping. If you need me, just ring reception. Daddy! Oh, it's 6 o'clock in the morning.
Sorry, Hassie. I didn't mean to call.
Where have you been?
Cynthia's. She was lonely.
But I've been worried sick.
Sorry. How's Mr. Topping?
Not too good.
I'll go and make us a nice cup of tea.
Oh, I can't put the file in properly.
Oh, it's all right. I'll take them all out if I have to.
Problem?
Yeah, it's jammed.
Allow me. We need some brute force.
No, it's okay. I don't want the files to be damaged.
Very damaged.
No, it's all right. I can manage. Don't need a knight in shining armour.
Okay.
Guests have all had their breakfast. They seem happy enough.
I wish I was.
Well then, we'll just have to pay them, won't we?
Where did this come from?
Ask no questions.
You got it from Cynthia, didn't you?
Well, it's a loan.
Oh, Daddy. And how are you supposed to pay her back, or need I ask?
Oh, she's very fond of my company.
And you're very fond of her money.
Bit harsh.
Well, then tell me it isn't true.
Must go, doctors. My appointment, my checkup with the nurse.
You needn't have bothered. I asked Ruth to bring some.
This is for me. It's organic.
Oh, I see.
I brought my own mug too, if that's all right with you.
I know what I'd like to do with your mug. Hi.
Hiya. No, you're all right. She was a bit cold with you.
I was only trying to help. I went off her again.
What's this?
Ruth acting odd.
Well, what do you expect?
What do you mean by that?
Forget it.
What have I said now?
I don't think it's so much what you've said, it's what you've done. Maybe you shouldn't have slept with Ruth.
Well, there's not a lot I can do about that now, is there? You jealous?
Jealous? Ooh. You know, sometimes I don't believe you.
You are, aren't you?
No, look, Daniel, you weren't that good. Just typical bloke, brain in your trousers.
You're looking particularly pretty today, Nurse Corrigan.
Thank you, Mr. Baumbaum.
You've a lovely smile.
Anyway, enough about me. How have you been keeping?
Very well.
Still sticking to your diet?
Of course. I have my muesli while the guests have their fry-ups.
And is the hotel busy?
Yeah, so. Weekends, mainly.
And when did you last have a checkup with your doctor?
Ooh, about 4 months ago.
Any chest pains?
Nope.
Dizziness?
There was sometimes when I stand a little too quickly or when I've been bending down.
I'd like you to see one of our doctors.
Ooh, sounds ominous.
Your blood pressure's a little high. We might change your medication.
I'll make an appointment with Dr. West.
Didn't you get the letter?
What letter?
Dr. West was killed in a road accident. We tried to inform all of his patients.
No, I was just a young man. Oh, how dreadful.
Yeah. Yeah, we all really miss him. I'm sorry he didn't know. You've been transferred to Dr. Clay's list.
Right. I'll make an appointment.
Okay, but it must be this week.
Yes, miss.
Oh, is my wife?
She was. She was taken young. I had this done on our first anniversary.
It's lovely.
God, so was she. Only the good die young, eh?
Julia, I've arranged for Andy to come into the surgery this morning for some work experience. So, if you see him around...
Andy, isn't that the boy you're looking after?
Yes, I'm his mentor.
And you're going to be bringing him here?
Yes,
Hasn't he been in trouble with the police?
minor offences. Hardly anything at all, really. Besides, it would be grossly unfair to label him a yacht because of some adolescent mistake.
I'm not really sure about this, Heston.
It'll be fine.
OK, but you are responsible for him, all right? And I do not want him anywhere near any of the treatment rooms while there are patients involved, all right?
Of course.
So, are you busy?
No.
Ronnie says that you know definitely be in this afternoon.
Great. Let's hope he's got something that can cheer me up. Are you sure? Oh, how awful.
I'll deal with it, my dear. Don't you worry.
Not the sort of place I'd stay in.
Still, as promised. Can I help you? You Jack's daughter?
Yes. And you must be Cynthia.
Very pleased to meet you, love. This is Rocky, my little boy. He's come to see his soon-to-be new stepdad. Haven't you, darling?
You and my father are
Getting married. I never let the good ones get away.
Cynthia?
Hello, my darling. You recovered from last night? Quite the little tiger when you get going.
No, Cynthia, not in front of the children. I see you brought Rocky with you.
Yeah, he insisted on coming. I think he's taken a bit of a shine to you.
Have you decided on a date for the wedding?
Whose wedding?
Our wedding. Weddings always follow an engagement. And we are engaged, aren't we, Jack?
Yes, but...
But what?
Well, there's no hurry, is there?
Oh, you can't leave things. Not at our ages.
But Cynthia...
No ifs, buts, or excuses, Jack. We are getting married. My sons wouldn't like their mummy being taken for a ride. Oh, and then there's the money I loaned you. Oh, no, they wouldn't be happy. And you wouldn't like to see my boys unhappy. You can be chief bridesmaid. Mwah. Come on, Rocky. See you later. Missing you already.
Oh, Daddy, what have you done?
I don't know why you want me here.
Thought you'd like to spend a couple of hours in a working environment.
It's a doctor's surgery. It's full of sick people who might catch something.
Stop dragging your feet. In. Ah, Melody. Andy, this is Dr. Melody Bell.
Oh, pleased to meet you.
Andy's the young man you saw me with in the car the other night. He's here to have a look around, see what we get up to.
Well, I was just getting up to a bit of DIY.
DIY?
The blind's broken.
Yeah, I can't fix it.
It's cartons and I'll do it if you want.
Oh, would you? That's really kind.
Boy's a genius. Such a sharp mind.
Heston, it's only a blind.
So self-effacing.
You dissing me?
Dr. Carter, Mrs. Welland's on the phone for you. Said you want to talk to her.
Oh, yes, I do. I must. Sorry, Melody, would you...
Yeah, of course. So, how long have you known Dr. Carter?
About 6 months. He's been getting at me about coming here. Says it's work experience, but... Yeah, right, like I'm going to be a doctor.
Still, it's nice of him, though.
Yeah, tries hard. He's all right. Says he's my mentor, but I just think he's mental.
Well, what did she say?
She's booked the register office. Rocky's going to be my best man.
Oh, this was bound to happen one day. I've lost count of the number of times you've been engaged. My father, the aging gigolo.
The ladies never complained. They all had good time.
And in return, they gave you money.
They were loans.
Loans which you never repaid, but this time it's different. This time, you've met your match.
Look, I can't marry Cynthia. Oh. I'll have to return the money.
It's gone. I put it towards the bank loan.
I promised your mother I would never marry again. Now, that's one promise, darling. I'll never break. No woman could ever take her place.
What is it?
Indigestion, I think.
What did the nurse say?
Nothing. No. Please stop fussing, darling.
No,
Sorry for leaving you with Andy.
Oh, that's all right. He's with Michelle. She's showing him around the nurse's room.
Excellent.
Oh, Heston, about Andy.
Did he misbehave?
No, it's just, I'm not sure, but I think that he might have psoriasis.
Really?
Yeah, I noticed it on his elbows when he was fixing the blind. He kept pulling his sleeves down, but it was very warm in here today.
Wonder why he didn't tell me.
Well, he's a teenager. I don't know, kids are funny about things at that age.
How am I going to deal with this? Thank you, Melody.
thank you so much for coming at such short notice.
You're welcome.
This is Father's room. I'll be downstairs if you need me.
All right.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I was hoping to take you out to lunch. I forgot I had some calls to make.
Listen, I don't mind. I'll grab some chips or something.
No, you won't. Now, here, take this and get yourself something proper.
I don't want it. I'm not taking it.
Yeah, just do as you're told.
You've got an attitude.
You can come for lunch with me if you like.
What a splendid idea. Now, I must dash.
What about you, Archie? Fancy some lunch?
Yeah, why not?
Great. Come on, boys.
She's fit for a posh bird.
I'm very sorry, Miss Bumbo.
I'm going to miss him so much.
Is there anyone you'd like me to call?
He only saw the nurse this morning.
I know.
Was it his heart?
Probably. Everything indicates to a heart attack, but I'd need
I
to...
thought he'd go on forever.
Was he in pain when he came back from the surgery?
We just had our 11s and he put it down to indigestion. I told him to go to bed, and then when I checked on him, he...
Where's Jack? What's up?
Daddy's dead. Oh, he's what? He's had a heart attack. This is Dr. Woodson. Cynthia was engaged to Daddy.
Oh, I'm so sorry. This must be a terrible shock.
Why didn't you call me? It all happened so quickly.
Mr. Bumbo has been suffering with a heart condition for some time.
He never said. Did it happen here? Where are you going? I want to see it. Oh, I'm sorry you can't. Why not?
Miss Bumbo, perhaps I could take Cynthia to see your father.
No, please. I'm sorry, Cynthia, but he told me that he wanted you to remember him the way he was. He was a very proud man.
Is there anything else I can do? I'm going to need to go back and check your father's medical records, but I will come back again.
What about his death certificate?
I wouldn't worry about that now. You sure there's nothing else I can do?
Can I get you anything? He was very special, your dad. I know we'd not been courting very long, but I really loved him, you know. I'm so sorry, Cynthia. Yeah. Me too, love.
I meant to look at that partnership agreement for ages, just never got round to it.
Unfortunately, these things only come to light when it's too late.
Yeah, horses and stables come to mind. So, what's the bottom line?
Well, as it stands, you can't get rid of Dr. Hessel.
You know, I wasn't even consulted, Ronnie.
Well, like I said the other day, you didn't need to be. The agreement was and is valid, so whether you like it or not, she is a partner.
Well, I'm stuck with her then.
There is a clause.
Oh, yeah? What does it say?
All doctors and partners are subject to a trial period.
Just what I want to hear. So there is a get-out.
Only if it's justifiable.
Well, I'm sure something could crop up.
Was Cynthia very upset?
Very. Much more than you deserve. feel so bad about Mr. Topping. Do you think he would have minded us using him like this?
Well, once you're gone, you're gone. His timely demise got us out of a very tight spot.
You're going to have to keep out of the way for a while. We'll put this place on the market as soon as possible, and then as soon as your life assurance pays up, we'll settle all the debts.
Blow the debts, we'll take the money and run. Hey, how do you fancy Cornwall?
I fancy a quiet life, Daddy. And I'm worried sick. We're not going to get away with this.
You mustn't worry. We were just lying about names on pieces of paper. We haven't hurt anyone.
Can't keep on like this. We have to live within our means. And you have to act your age. It's too much.
I know. I do know. And I will change. I promise.
What are you doing?
Keeping an eye out for Dr. McKinnon.
Why do we need a death certificate for Mr. Topping?
Dr. McKinnon will confirm that Mr. Topping died from a heart attack. If our plan doesn't work, don't want us being accused of murder.
Oh, so sad he had no family.
Well, he'd been staying here for so long, in a way. We became his family.
Oh, no.
What?
Funeral. Well, Cynthia will be expecting you to have a funeral.
And I will. But it won't be me. She's mourning. Dr. McKinnon's here. Come on, come on.
He's keeping out my way.
He thinks that you're getting at him.
Oh, that's me fed and watered.
George, I heard about Mr. Binder. It's a real shame he was a nice guy.
Yeah, it's sad.
I should have been more forceful with him. Made him see a doctor today, not let him put it off.
No, you did everything you could to stop that.
Anyway, thanks for coming in, Ronnie.
Just let me know if there's anything more I can do.
Yeah, well.
You can walk me to back home.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Ah, Lily, have we got a minute to spare for a chat?
Sorry, pressed for time. You'll have to wait until after surgery.
Thank you, Dr. McKinnon. Goodbye now. We should be getting yours next. Dr. Woodson should be here soon.
After looking at your father's medical report, I contacted the coroner. Unfortunately, there will have to be a post-mortem.
Whatever for?
Well, I can't issue a death certificate unless your father had seen a doctor at the surgery in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, I see.
But once the coroner's established the cause of death, which I'm sure will be a heart attack, then you can go ahead and make arrangements.
Oh, one of the guests must be in the garden.
Is there anything else that you'd like to ask?
No, I think I'd like to spend some time by myself.
Of course. Well, do call if there is anything.
That's very kind of you, thank you. Did you hear that, Daddy?
Wasn't expecting that. With Dr. West no longer being with us, I just thought another doctor would be able to sign me off.
They can't. They're going to carry out a post-mortem on you.
Not on me, on Mr. Topping. Well, at least we know he died from a heart attack, or we would be in trouble.
Do you think we can still get away with this?
You got a minute?
Yeah, of course.
It's about Mr. Bomber. Can you remember what time he left the surgery this morning?
Just after 10. Why?
So it would have taken him a good 15 minutes to walk home. He said he had something to eat. He said he didn't feel very well, so he went and lay down. How?
What are you on about?
Well, his daughter phoned here at 1:15. I got to them about 1:45, and when I saw Mr. Bomber, he looked like he'd been dead for a good few hours.
Or maybe it was the temperature of the room?
I don't think so. Just something that doesn't quite add up. When I was there, his daughter wouldn't let his fiancé see him.
Why not?
She said something about it was what her father wanted, but when would he have had a chance to tell her that? And what was Dr. McKinnon doing there this afternoon?
I don't know, maybe treating one of the guests.
Did Mr. Bomber know that Nick was dead?
Yeah. Hadn't received the letter, so I had to tell him.
Right, and no other doctor here at the surgery has seen Mr. Bomber?
George, what are you getting at?
I don't think Jack Bomber's dead.
Well, there's an easy way to find out.
Ah, Melody. Just the person. Andy phoned. He had a wonderful day, and it's all thanks to you.
Oh, I didn't do anything.
No. You did what I should have been doing, and that was looking after him.
I didn't mind.
Well, it was much appreciated. Thank you. I find it rather difficult sometimes. I don't think Andy and I are on the same wavelength.
Oh, you do fine, really.
Do I? I wonder. All those years as a surgeon can make you seem a bit aloof, a bit removed.
All those grateful patients looking up to you.
Probably. It's difficult not to fall into the trap of believing in one's own omnipotence. Heart attack certainly burst that bubble.
Right, yeah. Well, I guess that would make you think about things.
No, it does. Hence the reason I'm helping young Andy. Although, I don't really think I am.
Oh, you are.
Well, he wouldn't tell me about the psoriasis.
Well, maybe he sees you as more of a friend than as a doctor.
Hope you're right.
Heston, can I ask you a favour?
Ask away.
Would you assess me for my RCGP accreditation?
I'd be delighted.
I'll let you get that.
Hello? Yeah, this is Dr. Carter.
I'm going to miss this place. And the guests.
Just a shame it never paid.
We are going to be all right, aren't we?
We'll be fine.
Oh, hello, Dr. Woodson.
Sorry to barge in on you like this. Must be a terribly upsetting day for you. What with the loss of your father and Mr. Topping.
How did you know about Mr. Topping?
Dr. McKinnon told me.
Why were you speaking to Dr. McKinnon?
Professional courtesy. I'd like to see your father again.
What for?
To make sure. Miss Bomber, do you want to step to one side, please?
Can't you leave him alone?
Man upstairs isn't your father, is he?
It's all right, Hattie. The doctor knows.
Why are you pretending to be dead?
I was in trouble.
Well, we were both in trouble. The bank are threatening to foreclose on the mortgage for this place, and we have no money.
Right, so you're doing this for the insurance?
Not entirely.
Daddy got into a spot of bother with Cynthia. She was forcing him to marry her.
Can't force someone to marry you.
You haven't seen her sons.
He'd borrowed money from her, and we had no means of paying her back.
We were just using the situation to our advantage.
This is ridiculous. I will have to inform the police.
No, please don't.
You expected to get away with this?
Dr. Woodson, this was all my fault. I forced Hattie.
Daddy?
I forced Hattie to go along with me. She isn't to blame.
Oh, come on now, Daddy. Stop this.
Mr. Bomber, I've been caught out once today. I won't be caught a second time. Where's the pain? You call an ambulance, please.
Ambulance, please.
Andy, it's me, Heston. Yeah, just checking you've got nothing planned for tomorrow. Good. No, I won't tell you why. Because it's a surprise.
I suppose the police will want to talk to Mr. Bomber's daughter.
Seems a bit pointless now that her dad is actually dead, but not a good day.
You wanted to see me?
I'm going to head home, Nana.
Yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Bye.
I haven't got long.
Right, let's get straight to the point then. I've had a look at the partnership agreement and it all seems to be in order.
Fine. See you tomorrow.
But there is a clause which states that you must undergo a probationary period.
Understandable.
So you will not be a full partner until that is done.
Fine. And I take it you'll look after my money safely.
Sorry?
The funds I invested in the practice, you won't be able to touch them until after I become partner. So that will give us some time to assess each other, which I think is entirely sensible, don't you? Now, if you'll excuse me.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Absolutely. Can't wait.
Why can't I be Mrs. Peachy Perfect?
How are things going with Daniel?
Well, he's my lodger, not my lover.
Dr. Sloan has to put a frightened youngster at ease to solve a case of diagnosis murder next on BBC1 Scotland. And then a new experience for Anne when a cheeky contestant gives her a lesson in how to vacuum a carpet in Weakest Link at 5:15.